Over here at Sales Maven, we celebrate Christmas in July, so I have a special offer for you. It is an opportunity for you to come and join the Sales Maven Society right now. This is my group coaching program, and you're going to get it for an unbelievable price. So normally it's $147 a month, but you can get your first month of access for just 50 cents. 50 cents. That's it. This is my way of showing appreciation for you being a listener to the Sales Maven podcast. And it's an opportunity to give you a chance to experience the immense value of this program firsthand. So don't miss out. This incredible promotion is only available for a couple days while we're celebrating Christmas in July. So come elevate your sales skills with us and reach new heights in your business today. Go to yoursalesmaven.com/July 23. That's JULY, the number 2 and the number 3, and you'll get your first month of access for 50 cents. I cannot wait to support you in that group. See you there.
Do sales conversations make you feel awkward or pushy? It's time to ditch the outdated salesy strategies. Your guide, Nikki Rausch, will show you how to combine kindness with selling skills to meet your prospects where they are, and in the process, how to up-level your influence and income. Learn how to earn business easily and effortlessly. Here's Nikki.
Welcome, and thank you for listening to the Sales Maven Show. I'm your host, Nikki Rausch. I'm here to offer you tips, strategies, and techniques to master your sales conversation. Today's episode is a solo episode. It's just us here, and we're going to be talking about referrals and sales and why you might be losing that business, and of course, what to do instead. So let's talk about referral business. Many clients of mine will say that the majority of their new leads that come into their business come from referrals. There's not a lot of people out there that I know that would say, I don't want referral business because it's such great business to earn. And when somebody goes out of their way to refer an ideal client to you, you get to ride the coattails of whatever credibility the person who is sending that referral to you has with the person that they're referring. So you have some built-in credibility and authority and legitimacy already for the person who's coming to you. So next to repeat business, this truly is some of the easiest business to earn. And yet, unfortunately, sometimes we do something that causes us to lose the business. And this comes up actually often enough that I wanted to do an episode about it on the podcast. When I'm talking to clients, there is this little thing that people often do when they get a referral is they make a lot of assumptions about what the person knows already or is expecting when they get on that like live call with the person. And because they're making some assumptions about what the person knows or is in need of, they kind of drop the ball. We can be, as the seller, the person that really drops the ball in this conversation because we're making assumptions about what the person knows or doesn't know. And it's a huge mistake. So oftentimes clients will say, gosh, so-and-so referred this person to me. And I was just so sure that of course they would give me their business because so-and-so is an amazing client of mine. They absolutely love me. They sing my praises all the time. And they've referred business to me in the past. And this person came in and I thought for sure they would buy. And then they didn't. And I was so surprised by it. And when I dig into that story, oftentimes what I find is that this assumption that they were just going to get the business is the thing that killed the deal. Because they made assumptions, they didn't actually do anything to then earn the person's business. So a deal is not closed until the person has sent you money, signed the contract. Never want to assume that a deal is a done deal, especially with a referral. Now, you might be steps ahead of the game because the referral comes in from a trusted source, but let's not assume that it's a done deal. And when you act as if it is, you can really turn people off. I'm thinking about a situation that I had where I had asked somebody for a trusted resource for a service that I needed. And I just wanted to work with somebody who, one of my trusted resources would recommend. So I reached out to my network. Somebody referred me to this person. And when I reached out to the person and we got on the call, they were a little flippant, frankly, with me. And I remember feeling like, this feels kind of weird because they don't really know me. And they were making a lot of assumptions, and I was having to correct things. Like they were already deciding where I lived and just things about me personally that weren't actually true. And I was kind of confused about where these assumptions were coming from. And then when I thought about it later, I thought, okay, so I guess they were making these assumptions based on the person who referred me because we didn't actually live in the same area. So maybe that's why they were making the assumption. But the fact of the matter is they shouldn't have made the assumption in the first place. They should have asked questions. And then when I asked them to do some follow-up, to send me the information so I could review it and make some decisions, they were a little bit flippant about that too, of like, well, you're just going to work with me. So is there really any reason for me to send this over? And I was thinking, well, yeah, because I just asked for it and because I'm the prospective client and I'm basically saying this is what you need to do in order to earn my business, but they didn't really want to go out of their way to earn the business. So what I did next was I ended the conversation, did an internet search, found somebody who offered the service in the area where I needed it, called this other company, got on the phone with somebody who was super helpful, was willing to answer all of my questions, gave me the information that I needed, sent over the information that I requested, and then I went with that person. And then come to find out, the person who I was referred to ended up calling the person who referred me and complained about the fact that I didn't hire them. And I thought, wow, so entitled. And they really could have earned my business. It wouldn't have been that hard, but they didn't even try. Do you know how to recognize and act on a buying signal? I have a gift that is going to teach you these 17 buying signals so that you're ready when you get them to take action and move somebody to the next part of the sales conversation. You can get this right now by going to yoursalesmaven.com/Maven. Go grab it now. So you don't ever want to be that person in the conversation. Just because somebody has referred, don't make assumptions about what they know about your products or services or how you work with clients. You shouldn't just abandon your sales strategy and make these assumptions and just act as if you've already got the business in the bag. Because people can change their mind. And until they've given you money, until they've signed that contract, it is not a done deal. So be really careful about this. So I want to give you the what to do instead. And there's a question that you can ask that might help you stay on track. So here's the question you're going to ask. And before I say the question, here's the thing that I'm going to say. I've been saying this a lot to clients lately. When you're not sure what to do or what to say, ask a question. So here's the question that you should have in your back pocket when a referral shows up on your doorstep or in your inbox or on your Zoom, or in your DM. You should ask this question. Would you be willing to share what do you already know about the way I work with clients? Or what do you already know about the services that I offer? Or what do you already know about such and such package? Use the context that makes sense in the conversation. But the question is, what do you already know? Now, I added a softening phrase at the beginning of it, which is, would you be willing to share what do you already know? Because that's a really kind way of asking that question. And you can write that and you can say that softening phrase at the beginning. But what do you already know? And then pay attention to what they know. If you miss this step, you might be like 3 or 4 steps ahead of the game. And this person's still back in this like place of wanting to just even understand who you are and what you offer. Just because your client who referred them knows all about your services doesn't mean that they told them all about your services and shared pricing. And, just let go of these assumptions. They are deal killers for you. I know not too long ago, I was having a conversation with somebody who I was actually referring a potential client to them. And I was trying to give some insight and information. And I found this person was kind of coming up with their own agenda of what they were going to talk about in the meeting. And I was like, no, slow down here. You don't show up with an agenda. You show up and you ask questions and you find out what are they looking for. I gave you my impression of what this person I referred you to is looking for, but I want you to show up and ask questions. Because even if I'm 100% right, what I'm referring, if you show up and have an attitude of like, I already know what you need, I already know what you want, you may actually turn this person off from buying from you. Even if you're right, they still may feel a little bit like, this person doesn't really listen. They're not asking good questions. I don't know. They're not building that know, like, and trust factor. So you can damage the relationship. You make those, I always call those like rapport withdrawals from the rapport bank account. And you don't want to be doing that when you already don't, if you don't even have a balance built up to begin with. So be careful of assumptions, ask questions, and remember, it is always your job to earn the business. Always. All right. We're going to wrap it up for today. I hope you found this episode super helpful. Would you be willing to share this episode with somebody you think would also benefit from it, or just share the Sales Maven podcast in general? I would be so grateful for that. And if you are ready for some additional support in your sales, let's work together. And if you'd like to talk about ways to do that, you can go click on the website and schedule a call with me, or come join the Sales Maven Society, because that's where people hang out and get tailored coaching with questions. It's like having me in your back pocket. You can ask anything at any time and get an answer so that you can continue to strive and move your business forward. I'd love to have you join the Sales Maven Society right now by going to salesmavensociety.com. And if you enter this coupon code I'm about to give you, it'll save you $100 off your first month of membership. And the coupon code is 47trial. That's the number 4, the number 7, TRIAL, all one word. Come join us now. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for listening to Sales Maven. Visit us online at yoursalesmaven.com/maven for more resources to boost your confidence and skills.
Are you ready to increase your confidence in your sales conversations? I have a gift for you that is going to show you exactly how to do that. It is my Closing the Sale ebook. It's all about leveling up your confidence, giving you language to use, how to seamlessly move somebody through the sales process. And you can get it right now by going to yoursalesmaven.com/Maven. Go grab it.